So when is this dumb edgy phase where you just say it like that on Twitter is gonna end? Are you done with that or what?
Where you?
I mean, you've been ripping it, like you've been ripping it left and right there.
Fighting with people with what? Oh, my N-word?
Yeah.
Well, when I say it, it sounds so awkward because I'm not used to it. So I'm trying to like develop like a nice fluid rhythm with it, so I can like rip it out, and people are like, "Oof, this guy's been like training."
Weird. So weird.
This guy's been to the N-word range.
Bro?
Yeah.
Bro? Jesus Christ, man. You're off the rockers then, aren't you?
Listen,
Off the rockers?
don't mind me, okay? I just do my thing.
Hey, but you know what you're doing, though? You're just baiting. You're just baiting the fucking... Like, why?
If you want the actual rationale, one is because I don't think most people give a anymore. I don't think it matters that much. Number one. Number two, it adjusts my audience's expectations accordingly so that when I do edgy shit or whatever, they don't soy the fuck out and I don't get fucking canceled by my community because they're like, oh my God, he's more edgy than I thought. And then three, it baits my opponents into like navigating through dumb, stupid areas where they think they're getting these like major fucking W's, not realizing that I'm like an N-word connoisseur and it doesn't affect me or faze me at all. So now Hassan's fan base and all these other like anti-white racist dipshits are having their audiences cry and complain because he's covering me too much. Meanwhile, I'm just soaking in all the videos. I'm paying 10 kids worth of child supports on the fucking milk that I'm squeezing out of this fat boy's Turkish udders, okay? I've never made as much money as I have watching somebody else make mistakes as I have now, and all of it is built on the backs of my N-word empire, okay? So, fuck him.
Man, I mean, you're making that sound as edgy as possible, let's be honest. Jesus Christ, bro.
I didn't even hard R.
Oh, my bad.
And there's like variations too. I didn't do the sand one, and I could have because we're talking about
Bro. Jesus.
I'm just saying, okay? There are variations here I haven't even explored yet.
My God, bro.
Do you think it's a little crazy? Listen, I'm not trying to victim Andy myself,
God.
okay? I'm not trying to victim Andy myself. Do you think it's a little crazy that like multiple people on Twitch can make death threats towards me and nothing happens?
Yeah, of course. I do think that's odd for sure.
That's fucking wild. I don't even want to get unbanned so that like I can talk to people on Twitch again and not be this weird fucking outcast. I just want to get unbanned so that if somebody makes a death threat against me, I actually have some protection. Like I can report them as like a fellow Twitch streamer. I can say like, hey, this guy's like threatening my life, or he's making like a pros and cons list for me to be fucking assassinated. Could you like protect me as a fellow Twitch user? Jesus.
I mean, it's kind of crazy they haven't done anything. I feel like Twitch Motorshine has been like, they've been doing nothing. Nobody's been getting banned for shit like in the past like whatever amount of months. I feel like maybe they fired too many people.
Well, they get those they get the horny girls sometimes. Like, aren't they? I feel like there have been some girl streamers that have gotten banned like 5 times in like 3 months.
Listen, let's have an open discussion about this. Put aside your usage and what you do with the word, right? Mm-hmm. What is your understanding of in society who can say it and who can't?
Do you want like a list of people, or what do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying in general. In general, right?
In general, I think
sometimes I see Mexicans say it.
Mm-hmm. Mexicans and Asians can get away with it, depending on Mexicans and Asians can get away from it if it sounds good when they say it. They can do it. Basically, anybody darker skinned or like lesser, like what darker skinned than what? What would you say? As long as you don't look white, if you say it well, you can get away with it. Number one, any kind of black person can say it by default. White girls can say it, especially white girls that are dating black guys. And I think that's about it. Basically anybody but white guys, I think. Which feels pretty exclusionary now that I think about it. It feels kind of shitty. And probably like Asian dudes from LA probably wouldn't be able to say it. They wouldn't sound good saying it, you know?
Bro, what?
What?
Bro. White girls dating black guys can say it. Bro, nobody thinks that.
Everybody thinks that. 100%.
Nobody thinks that.
Everybody. 1 billion %, bro.
So why is there not like a clear understanding in general of like what is accepted or not?
Well, because there's no like good rule. It's like it's probably one of the most intuitive. I think the problem with the N-word stuff is that it's like very intuitive how we use the language, which to be fair, most language is intuitive. But stuff we usually can retroactively write rules for stuff. So like language will develop, and then we'll kind of go back. It's like, okay, well, how do people use this, or how does this work? And then once we write the rules for it, we kind of have a better understanding to explore things going forward. But the N-word is like very, very, very unique, and there isn't really any good, consistent rule set that describes it. But people try to make a rule set that describes it, and then it just always sounds retarded. Like people talk about like, oh, it's because they're taking it back. No, that's retarded. I don't think any other slur works that way. Or people will say things like, oh, well, it's okay, like when black people use it as long as like white people don't use it, but like they can use it in rap music that is commonly consumed by white people, even though it's probably leads to them saying it more, but they shouldn't say it more because other white people might say it more. But it's okay if black people make white people say it more because it's in their music, but it's not okay if white people make other white people use it more because they say it. Like it's just like it's cluster retarded shit. So like the reality is just like there's just weird rules around the N-word. It's kind of like shaking somebody's hand. There's just like you do it. If you don't do it, people are gonna look at you like you're a weirdo. But like there's not like a good way to explain like why the it is the way that it is. But people don't want to accept that. So yeah.
Yeah, I was just asking because he said white girls dating black guys. I just thought about what about white dudes dating black girls? I thought, you know.
No, white people don't date black girls.
No doubt. Ah, man. Anything else, bro?
Listen, okay. I don't know what you want me to say. But no, they wouldn't be able to do that. No, because it's different. If you were to try to call your black woman, okay, the N-word, she'd say, "I'm dating a white guy to get away from stuff like that. What are you doing right now, Kyle? Stop." But
yeah, but when you have a nice car, man, people can challenge. Are you?
Are you?
So my league game was just this guy just wouldn't die. I might punch a fucking piece of plastic. Oh my god, that's so cancer. Jesus.
Isn't it
what we're saying?
Why'd you die so early? Isn't it bad for your CSing?
Yeah, I got exhausted and the damage was just wouldn't come out. Like it just never ended. Like holy.
Oh, did they change the summary spell recently, or?
Nah, it just lasted longer than I expected to. You know, just expected like my last auto to hit normal damage and it didn't. What is Yeah, what is the last thing I said? Oh, you said.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh yeah, Miami. Like, dude. I don't know. This is my personal experience. Like, sometimes I feel like people like